So, I get off work at 2 in the morning. I stay up all night. I'm getting ready. I'm laying down. I'm like getting ready to pass out. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I get a call from Logan, and he's just like, "You want to go ride Tron?" So, Allie, what are we doing today?
Hey, we're riding Carousel of Progress.
Locked out. Wow!
All right, so yeah, we're all gonna go ride Tron today, guys. I'm gonna tell you all about it. I got
Tron to see.
right. So
I'm not riding Woody Woodpecker's house coaster.
I will. No, we're gonna go ride Tron and Guardians, and then I'm gonna try to get a few hours of sleep before I have to go to work again. But yeah, I haven't been to Disney in forever. I can't wait. Yeah. Oh, mine's backwards, but yeah, we're going to ride Tron. But yeah, I got wanded for the first time at Disney security, and like the guy was just like,
What did you want them to do with that wand?
I'm sorry.
shove it anyway. But yeah, this park is always funny to me how, like, you know, like you don't just start in the park, you start by choosing a mode of transport. You have to go by the ferry or by the monorail or some convoluted bus route.
Or you can just ride in my back. I'll just carry you.
Right, she'll even swim across. So, we're taking the ferry. Disney has a pretty big fleet of little transiting boats and buses and monorails. If you combine all their forms of transportation, they're actually one of the largest public transit networks in the entire country. And they have their own transportation service to get you around their property. Despite having my fair share of not so nice things to say about Magic Kingdom, that is a very beautiful view of Space Mountain. That is not a view you get at Disneyland, but it's not the Disneyland Space Mountain. And I love how Tron blends into it in the background. Apparently the architecture is designed to blend nicely with Space Mountain, so we'll check that out when we get over there. We're at the Magic Kingdom at any given time when any transport system comes in. It never fails. There's always like a literal stampede of people. Oh man, I'm a little tired. I was on my way to bed before I started this vlog. This was not planned, but yeah, here we are going into the entrance. We're in the 9:30 to 10:30 group to ride Tron. Apparently it's an exact copy of the one in Shanghai, which is really cool. So I don't have to fly all the way to China to go ride that. But I mean, I wouldn't hesitate at the opportunity to go check out parts in China anyway. But yeah, this is gonna be like, I think it goes like 60 miles an hour or something like that. I hear the launch is pretty good. Vekoma coaster, Vekoma, however you say it. You know, newer Vekoma with their smooth track and like well-built trains and, you know, super comfy and all that, like Guardians. And we're gonna ride Guardians too. But yeah, only motorbike type coasters I've been on are the Pony Express at Knott's Berry Farm, and also I forgot what it's called. Well, there's a Zamperla one at Coney Island. So going 60 miles an hour in that seating position is going to be really exciting. I can't wait for that. But yeah, here we are. Oh, and the train's back open now too. We might see it. I haven't ridden that in years. Here we are in the Main Street area for the Magic Kingdom. There's one of the omnibuses. I assume that's what they're called here. That's what they're called at Disneyland. It's like noticeably larger than the Disneyland version to accommodate the higher tourism that you get here. The more I see it, the more it grows on me. But nothing beats the original. Look, it's classic Utopia. The transportation of the future in the land of tomorrow. That's transportation of the future. Light cycles. are in front of Tron in the Tron Plaza. So already I think the pavilion looks really nice. I love the music, the kind of like industrial kind of atmosphere to it. It blends very nicely with Space Mountain over here. And it's overall pretty nice. Now, I did see in Coaster Studios vlog that they got to ride more than once when there was no one here. And yeah, there's no one here. So hopefully that happens to us today too. Yep. Guess I'm on Team Blue. This is impressive. If this is a taste of what things are to come inside the ride area, I mean, I'll forgive it for the ride length because the lighting in here is amazing. It was incredible.
For your safety, remain seated on your light cycle at all times. Keep your strings securely fastened.
Doesn't that kind of look like the SeaWorld logo?
Users, prepare to be digitized.
Please proceed all the way to the scanner.
Of Tron.
I mean, the timing couldn't be more perfect. What a station. I mean, like, none of the video footage I've seen to date, and probably including this, really, does this justice. Look at this launch. Here we are entering the locker room. They have double-sided lockers here, so you tap your magic band or your pass or whatever on the number, you stick your stuff in and then pull it out from the other side. And I have seen in other videos to be very careful with expensive items because if you shove it all the way to the back, it can fall out on the other side. And these are larger than the universal lockers. So apparently Tron can run up to 6 trains. So you have 2 in the load station, the dual loading station. You have 2 in the dual unloading station. There's like, I think 3 block sections out on the course. It's a pretty efficient ride. But it's not as efficient as Logan's bus.
What happened with my bus? Did you say bus?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't shave in 2 months.
The station box architecture is like a Disney thing, because this feels like an expanded version of entering Space Mountain Station or Guardians Station or Star Tours when you first enter the queue. Where it's just like this long box with a sloping corridor and like the trains on one or either side. It's simple, but it works. It's just really familiar after a while.
This is like Guardians, like the loop.
It's kind of a simple looking station, but it's nice. The lighting is really nice, and I'm a sucker for good lighting. So I'm looking forward to the lighting inside the ride, because I know none of the camera footage that people have had really do it justice, So I'm just really hoping we get multiple rides in. The light cycles look so cool. The light cycle, oh my god.
Trains, dude. They're not a problem.
So, judging from the lighting, like against my eyes in person versus what I've seen in vlogs, like I can already tell how impressive the lighting package is gonna be on the inside of the ride, because it looks like so much better than I imagined it would. And these bikes, like, they're so crazy looking.
You can do whatever you want. You can lean back on the ride.
They're just like from the movies. Light cycles.
In the back row.
We're in the back row, about to get on the light cycle. Behind us, riding Tron for cast member.
And we have a full train bit.
Yes, and apparently they're doing re-rides.
I need to get a time for this ride every time I come here. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right. That blew me away. That was so good.
So basic.
Like, the seating position's crazy. The launch was awesome. Like, oh my god! I cannot believe how good that ride was. That was very thrilling. Like, that was an aggressive coaster for a Disney ride. Yep. you're in a speed bike position, like you're on some kind of Hayabusa or something. Like, the lighting inside the sound system is like insane. Yeah, I mean, just the way Space Mountain blends in, it's not part of the theme, but it sits as a perfect backdrop. Like, the ride itself is really cool. Like I said, if you want an exhilarating ride in the front, you won't really catch a lot of the theming elements, but you'll get quite a roller coaster ride. And then, of course, if you just sit in the back and enjoy, you know, the theming aspect of the ride, it's really impressive. It's really immersive, and it's very efficient. Very efficient. But yeah, I mean, this isn't my new favorite ride in the park, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. And I would definitely recommend checking it out. I can't wait till it opens to the public, and I'm glad I got to ride it 3 times. So now we're gonna go ride the best ride in the park. Not this, we're riding this next too, though. Efficiency. Efficiency. I understand why those people that went in were just screaming. Like, this ride, it's a very simple layout. It's like launches and helixes and turns. Oh, we're welcome to hop back in line if we want. People in the line behind us, they're waiting to take a picture with that, the test seat. Scaffolding at the top of Space Mountain there. So I think the general consensus for this ride is we wouldn't wait more than half an hour.
I would wait not more than half an hour for anything because I live here, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
And I got dogs.
Yeah, I do have mental instability, so I need the dogs.
I would wait maybe like an hour at the most. It's a good ride, but not like Guardians. Like Guardians, I'd wait like 2 or 3 hours for that. But yeah, no, I can't wait to ride this again.
Attention users,
Probably my second or third favorite ride here. I think I like rides a little more than this. So this is like my third favorite ride here, but this thing is really good. Birds and builders inside of it. Now we're gonna try to go in the front row because I hear the launch is like even better up front. The launch is good. It's actually kind of punchy, and in the seating position you're in, it enhances the sensation of speed anyway. So it made it all that much more better. But yeah, I want to see. I hear you miss more of the effects in the front. The effects kind of remind me of Test Track a little bit, but they're like obviously more high tech and more well thought out. So that works. Like the lighting in there is really cool. I feel like it could be a little bit darker though, and it would enhance it just a bit. Like it seemed like there was just like if you have a video or a photo and like the white balance is just like washed out, or the highlights are blown out, just like ever so slightly. It kind of looks like that a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe that's just my eye. But yeah, we're about to go on in row 1 and see how that compares to the back. They're being really nice about road requests. That was way better in the front. Everything, all the forces were better in the front. The only thing that wasn't better is the fact that you don't see a lot of the effects. Like you don't see yourself racing the orange team, and like you don't see the lighting effects on the train and things like that. But like, how was that?
That was amazing.
Right? Like the launch in the front is so crazy with the wind blowing in your face.
Oh my
like,
God, yeah.
yeah, I mean, it gets it going like, it's at least 60 miles an hour. I think it's 60 miles an hour. Yeah, like, and like it feels like you're going 60 miles an hour going down the launch track in the front, like, and it has these like cool light strips that just like go pulsing forward down the sides on each side of the train, which is like a really cool effect that you don't get to see really in the back. So, I mean, there's that. But yeah, this is a fantastic ride. I'm glad it's here. It's gonna make me want to go to the Magic Kingdom because I absolutely hate this park. But there's like a few rides that I like here, but not enough for me to go here very often. But this will make me go here every day that I go to Disney, that I can. What a ride. We've made the mistake that you shouldn't make. You have to remember your locker number here because you can't just tap it and it'll tell you like the Universal. And we don't really remember our locker numbers.
Dude, maybe this one.
Right in the front. Hey.
So much better. You feel like
Right.
You can get tons of room on this ride, too. They don't even care.
Yeah.
All the way up like that, all the way back, just kneeling on the restraint.
Awesome.
Gang.
Yeah, the forces are like way better.
Oh, way more forces, like way more positive, like it's better in the front. Like,
Yeah, it was so much better last time. You like it a lot more now because that?
yeah, honestly,
Yeah, it's so
like,
amazing.
it's like a
Did it make you horny?
Oh yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You want me to sing in you?
Yes. Oh my god.
So good. Did you like the back though?
So the front is actually so much better than the back. You don't get to see as much of the effects. So if you're in the mood for that, you definitely got to ride in the back, see all the lights. But like, if you really want the thrilling coaster ride, the best that you can get out of it, go sit in the front row. That was great. All right, so after 3 rides in a row, 2 in the front and 1 in the back, what do I think of this ride? I mean, from the start, it's amazing. This whole area is just like an event in and of itself. Like it's like a whole different land. I'm not a huge Tron nerd. I saw Tron Legacy. It was a great movie. But yeah, like the theming inside is really cool. I like how they use the pre-show. See, I told you it's back. They use the pre-show as like a way to space the crowds out for the trains. The line is really efficient the way it moves. But like you go into the room and it reveals the train launching, and like the timing is perfect, so the door won't open until at least the train's worth of people has moved on, and then the train's worth of people can move in, which is really great. I like the lighting inside. It's very Tron. It's very immersive, just like the movie Tron Legacy. The seating position on the bike is like crazy. It really adds to the ride. I would like to ride in the Rover in the back, the accessible vehicle, but I feel like it wouldn't be as good. Kind of like the sidecar on Hagrid's. But in the front, it was just absolutely exhilarating. The back was great too, especially if you want to check out all the theming. This is a 30-minute queue for Space Mountain. Guys, what is this cult shit behind me? Right, and this is the last thing I'll be riding today. Guardians of the Galaxy, which is still my favorite ride in Disney. My hair is a mess, that's why I was wearing a hat. But like, we got a good ride on Guardians, and for the 3rd time, I think I got One Way or Another, which is fun because I love that song. I think it really goes with it. Now we're going to Club Cool because this is the only place in Disney where you can get free soda. There's like no limit. You can just keep filling up the little tiny cup, and they have sodas from all over the world. What did you guys think of today? Did you have fun?
Guardians.
It made me
Yes.
very horny.
I'm still disappointed we couldn't ride Woody Woodpecker's Nut House coaster.
Yeah, me too. Oh wait, that's a defunct credit I have now.
Oh yeah? Does that make you
Horny?
happy? Not the way you said horny though.
Oh my god, yeah, no, we rode 2 awesome rides today. That one, and
He rode Logan too.
yeah, we rode through Logan's.
Hey Izzy, do you want me to make it really difficult to edit this video?
Oh, that's not that hard. I can easily cut that out. This was like an unexpected Disney vlog. I look very haggard because I haven't slept since yesterday afternoon because I work late at night. But yeah, unexpected trip to Disney. My first time in months. Oh yeah? Can I get a oh yeah? Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching this crazy vlog of mine. See you next time.
Alright guys, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video.